Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 3 Chapter 4, Mako Mystery. Sonic's point of view.
Once we were all settled, me, Shadow, and Marina decided to check out the sights. I don't know why, but I felt the need to bring the Aceland sketch with me. We weren't worried about getting lost, and Shadow had his teleporting powers. Eventually, we stopped in front of a cafe called Ricky's.
This place looks cool.
Marina said happily. Well, let's check it out. After all, it's a little hot today, I said as I wiped some sweat off my forehead.
Louis' point of view.
I was buying a smoothie when I saw a girl with two hedgehog-like beings next to her. That's not what shocked me, however. It was the fact that they weren't hiding their appearances.
Louis, your smoothie?
Sophie asked me with confusion as she held my smoothie in front of me. That snapped me out of my thoughts. Oh, sorry, Sophie. Thank you, I said as I took the smoothie. I decided to get a closer look at these hedgehogs when I saw them sitting at a table. However, unknowingly I overheard their conversation.
So Sonic, why did you bring that Aslan sketch with you?
I heard the black and red one asked curiously.
Well, maybe one of the locals will recognize it.
The blue one, called Sonic, replied confidently. This caught my full attention now, so I walked up to them.
Sonic's point of view.
From the corner of my eye, I saw a guy with short blonde hair walking up to our table.
Hi, my name is Louis and I think I can help you identify that island. So can I see that sketch?
Louis said happily. Sure, and thanks, Louis. I'm Sonic. This is my older brother, Shadow, and my girlfriend, Marina, I said as I gave him the sketch.
As soon as Louis saw the sketch, he couldn't believe it. It was Mako of all places.
Quick question, what made you want to sketch this in the first place?
Louis asked shakily since he was still recovering from the major shock.
Well, that's where it gets weird. I saw this in the full moon repeatedly in my dreams 2 days ago. I knew I had to sketch it out. I now see I'm glad that I did. But are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Sonic asked, hoping it wasn't the shocking sight of seeing him and his brother.
Yes, I'm fine, it's just I wasn't expecting for it to be Mako Island.
Louis replied reassuringly. However, Shadow could tell something was up.
Louis, I can tell you're heading something. If we need to go somewhere more private to continue this conversation, please lead the way.
Shadow said seriously, but in a reassuring way. Louis' point of view.
I realized there was no swaying them away from this. Okay, you got me, Shadow. Follow me, I said in casual defeat, and we left the cafe. I texted Cleo to have a mermaid club meeting at her place. So I can tell you're not from around here, because everyone can recognize Mako Island instantly. So what brings you here? I asked curiously.
Well, we're from Green Hills, Montana. We came for summer vacation, and to allow other countries besides the United States to get used to seeing us, and apparently solving the Mako mystery now.
Sonic replied enthusiastically. Wow, that's amazing. So what can you do? And this is only out of scientific curiosity, I asked carefully.
Well, I'm the fastest thing alive,
Sonic said right before dashing around me at impossible speeds. Whoa, that's awesome, I said once he finished his demonstration.
Hey, thanks. I have 2 other powers, however. They're only for emergencies because they are triggered by extreme negative emotions, and are when my loved ones are threatened,
Sonic told me with a chilling seriousness. Finally, we arrived at Cleo's house.
Sonic's point of view.
Louis then knocked on the door, and a girl with brown hair answered.
Hey Louis, the girls are waiting in my room.
The girl said as she let us in.
Thanks, Cleo. These are some new friends I met at the cafe.
Louis told Cleo happily. I'm Sonic Wachowski the Hedgehog. It's very nice to meet you, I said happily.
I'm his older brother, Shadow.
Shadow said casually.
And I'm Sonic's girlfriend, Marina.
Hi, it's nice to meet you three. But I need to talk to Louis for a moment. So we'll be right back.
Cleo said as she started to pull Louis towards the kitchen.
Cleo's point of view.
Once we were in the kitchen, I looked at Louis with a look of suspicion. Okay Louis, what is going on? I asked as calmly as I could.
They're visiting from the United States. Sonic had a dream about Mako and the full moon. That's why I called this meeting. Now let's take them upstairs to meet the others and figure this out together.
Louis replied reassuringly. Okay Louis, let's do it, I said as we walked back to the staircase that Sonic, Shadow, and Marina were waiting by. Alright guys, follow us upstairs and you can meet 3 more friends of ours, I said as I began walking up the stairs.
Ricky's point of view.
I had begun pacing impatiently. What is taking Cleo and Lewis so long? I asked no one in particular. Just as if on cue, the door opened and Cleo and Lewis came in. However, we then witnessed two strange beings and a girl come in after them. Who are they? I asked skeptically.
I'm Sonic Wachowski the Hedgehog.
Sonic replied casually.
I'm his older brother, Shadow.
Shadow added confidently.
And I'm Marina, Milady Sonic's girlfriend.
Marina said happily. That made me gasp. Wait, you're dating a hedgehog? I asked in disbelief.
Well, he's actually my true love. And it's a long story, but it's a fact. So there's no need to be weirded out by that.
Marina explained reassuringly. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. I'm Bella, and this is Ricky and Emma. So Lewis, why did you want us to meet you here for? Bella asked curiously.
It's best if Sonic explains.
Lewis said seriously.
Well, 2 nights ago, I had a dream that showed me the full moon in Mako Island.
Sonic explained as he showed us a sketch of Mako. I honestly didn't know what to think.
Sonic's point of view.
The moment I said the island's name, they looked just like Lewis did back at Rikey's. Okay, why are you looking at me like that whenever I mention Mako? I asked seriously.
Well, it's just a very strange island is all. Is there anything else you can tell us about your dream?
Cleese said nervously. It was obvious that they didn't want to tell us something, so I decided to not push it for the time being. Well, I know this sounds crazy, but it felt like there were, or something there, was calling me. Hey, wait a minute, I just saw the connection. I think I need to go to Mako on a full moon. I said as I realized this. However, I got another vision as I fell to my knees. I saw that Marina and Shadow were there too. I also felt another presence there, but I got good vibes from it.
Sonic, are you okay?
Shadow asked with concern in his eyes. Yeah, I just got another vision, Marina, Shadow, and something I couldn't identify was on Mako with me. So scratch what I said a moment ago. All three of us have to go to Mako on a full moon. So do you guys know when that is? I explained seriously.
The next full moon is tomorrow. I can take you since I have a motorboat.
Lewis replied reassuringly. Just then my phone rang. Hello, hey. Pretzel Mom, we met 5 new friends and are hanging out with them. They even helped us with the strange dream I had, and I'll explain it when we get back.
That's great, sweetie, but do you think you can head back now? It'll be dinner time soon.
Pretzel Mom asked sheepishly. Sure, we're on our way by. I said happily and hung up.
So would you like me to do the Homer's little bro?
Shadow asked knowingly. Please do, Shadow. I said as me and Marina stood close to him. Well, Lewis, meet us tomorrow night and we'll solve this mystery together. I said happily.
Louis' point of view.
Wait, where are you staying? I asked curiously.
Oh, what do you happen to know a girl named Charlotte? She has strikingly red hair. We're staying with her and her mother Annette.
Sonic replied casually. This made my jaw drop.
Oh, we know her alright. She kind of dated Lewis after we temporarily broke up, since we got back together a few years ago.
Cleo said with malice in her words.
Oh, I see. Well, don't worry, she's been pretty welcoming, same for Annette. Well, bye guys, we hope to see you all later.
Sonic said happily.
Sonic's point of view.
Then I realized I forgot something important. Oh, and one more thing. I added right before using my speed to share our phone numbers with theirs. Okay, now we can keep in touch, bye. I said as I nodded to Shadow.
Louis' point of view.
Shadow nodded knowingly back to Sonic.
Chaos control!
Shadow exclaimed, then in a flash of light, they were gone.
Whoa. Did they just teleport?
Ricky asked in shocked awe. Yep, they did, or at least Shadow did. I said as I nodded slowly. Today just kept getting weirder and weirder. So do you think we should tell them about the secret next time we see them? I asked curiously.
Yes, but I'm not entirely convinced that they can keep it a secret just yet. Let's get to know them a little first.
Ricky replied seriously. Alright if you say so. See you girls later. I said and left the room to head home.